My guy, you pretty much said everything that needs to be said. You would have to truly just want to deny history, to deny the human condition. If you're a Christian and you cannot recognize that Christianity was not brought to your ancestors, if your ancestors came from Africa, if your ancestors were indigenous to America, if your ancestors were in Africa, India, that Christianity, as well as Islam, was not something that was brought to your people by some type of divine nature, but it was brought to us through slavery, through torture. When our ancestors were either brought to the tower, the castles, to be processed as slaves and trained as slaves, or brought to America or the Caribbean to be trained as slaves, one of the first things they did was to destroy and take away their religion. Because the moment you destroy and take away their religion, you begin to control their mind. And all you have to do is grab that first generation. Because now the mothers and the fathers of that first generation are going to teach their children the exact same religion. Is it out of love? Yes. But it's out of the love of having a desire for them to be able to survive without being beaten and murdered and tortured by the master. It's not a love of this religion is so wonderful, this religion is so beautiful, and we have seen the error of our ways. No. It is, if I don't teach you this, the master will beat me. If I don't teach you this, the master will beat you. It was a mechanism of survival. And then as we continued under Jim Crow and segregation, and even still today with these laws of redlining and things of that nature, you're taught Christianity as a mechanism of survival. Do you know that if you went to some places and you try to get a job, or you want to live there, or you want to hang out and deal with people, if they find out that you're not Christian, all of a sudden they don't like you anymore. All of a sudden they don't trust you anymore. You cannot become a part of their community. And it's not just the oppressors who does this. No. It is the people who look exactly like you. You call yourself a black man? If you're not Muslim or Christian, they will separate you from everybody else. They will look down upon you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your co-worker. I don't want to develop a relationship with you, because you are a godless being, and all you're going to do and all you want to do is create evil and create calamity and separate people. And how can you have good morals if you don't believe in one of these books? It's an impossibility. You can't be. It can't work. And that's how deep the mind control has gone. It's gone so deep that it's convinced people that if you don't believe what they believe, or at least close or similar, then there is absolutely no way you can be a good person. This is a holdover from the torture that our ancestors went through in order for them to fit into this Eurocentric world that we live in order for them to fit into the ones who have the most power. Just imagine if Constantine had chose Mithraism instead of Christianity as the religion that he wanted to promote. Or if Theodosius would have chose Mithraism instead of Christianity as the religion that he wanted to promote, then your family would have been pushed and forced into Mithraism instead of Christianity. And there was no divinity in it. But if you do claim that there was divinity in it, then let me ask you this. Why should you continue to worship a deity whose only and best form of acquiring more followers is through violence, it's through torture, it's through conquering, it's through oppression, through murder and rape. Because if you are accepting of this process to which you are Christian, you are Muslim, then you are accepting that your God, your deity's best way to convert people was through this violence, through this murder. And if you are one of those people who also say that the Europeans took an African religion and stole it, and we don't know the true religion of it, they took all the information, they took all the resources, they took the African writings and they corrupted it. But all you have today is what they have given you. You don't even know where's the real book? Where's the real lesson? Where's the real knowledge? Where's the real information? Where's the real writings to which you claim that they took and they just destroyed or misinterpreted? Where's the real? Oh, it's encoded. It's encoded, and you got to be able to read the code. If they wanted to destroy it and take it away from you, it wouldn't even be coded in that book. It would be completely outside of that book, secretly held in vaults that only allow for the chosen few to be able to read it. And if you agree with that, and you're not one of those chosen few, then you're just reading the deception that they want you to read. You're believing in the deception that they want you to believe in. How much sense does any of that make? The best way to hide something from somebody is right in front of them. That's another thing you may say. And you'll still look at this Bible as the place that they're hiding it. The best way to hide it is right in front of them. But it is to make what is right in front of them seem to be evil. Oh, don't study the Tao, that's evil. Don't study the Hermetics, the 7 Hermetics, that's evil. That's witchcraft, that's occultist. To put it in front of you and then discourage you from it. That's the real secret. Not to put it in front of you and encode it. I just want you to think about that. Love to hear your comments. Y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.